All right, so this is a big one. He's got $100 million on his head. He already told them what happens if they win. A city official was 20 minutes from sitting down with Iran's ambassador, and nobody told Mayor Mamdani. So this is a big one. Now, Tim Walz just pardoned a convicted child predator so he could stay in the country. Rubio had other plans for that. No oxygen mask, no sirens, no explanations. Just something that looked like Mitch McConnell on a stretcher and a very quiet ambulance. And the latest bombshell, if that wasn't enough, new surveillance video just put Tyler Robinson on that rooftop pulling the trigger. And his own ex is talking. Before we get too far into all of this breaking news, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. Let's get right into it. I would say don't get your panties in a wad because it is about to get twisty in here. You have got to see this stuff right here. So, wait, let's go to the other one here. We've got another view that I want to show you. And this is a post from Roseanne Barr, and we all love Roseanne. To be clear, the issue is not that real Candace O is a lying grifter sociopath. That's hardly anything new to the world. The issue is that so many people listen to a lying grifter sociopath. That's something that is much more rare, but every time that happens in human history, it's always a terrible thing. So there was footage of Tyler Robinson pulling the trigger. They shut off all news media, all cameras, and they rolled the footage. Listen to this.
The Tyler Robinson hearing has adjourned for the day and for the entire hearing at the noon hour today. The defense finished with their final DNA witness from the ATF. After that, the judge allowed the family to view, without it being broadcast, the zoomed-in surveillance video from Utah Valley University. The quality was surprisingly high, a lot more detail you could see of the man that is reportedly Tyler Robinson making his way through campus, up and down the stairs, into the parking garage, and even zoomed in on the roof where you can see the man who is reportedly Robinson lying down into that prone position before the shots were fired. As that came up on that video, that zoomed in video, Erica Kirk breaking down in tears, as well as Catherine, her mother-in-law, Charlie's mother, clinging to each other, hugging each other as that video played out. I can't imagine what that would be like to see those final moments before your loved one died. Extremely emotional end to the court day. This will essentially be court out until September 1st. That's when some final arguments will be made. The judge will decide if this will be bound over for trial, and Tyler Robinson will finally have his chance, if it is, to plead guilty or innocent in this case. We're waiting outside the courtroom right now for the family members and others to leave the courtroom to see if any of them would like to talk after this hearing. We'll post them online as soon as that happens.
They have zoomed in footage. If anyone thinks that you go on a university campus and you're not on film, I go back to Candace Owens' tweet right here. Or sorry, real Roseanne Barr. Here, I've got somebody else for you that some of you trust. I think he was very good friends with Charlie, and I want to say thank you to Benny for doing this.
We're outside of the 4th District Courthouse here in Utah. The Charlie Kirk preliminary murder trial just wrapped. We were there and witnessed everything, and you have to hear this because it was devastating what we watched. And the judge ruled that you can't see the high definition quality video 4K of Tyler Robinson committing the murder of Charlie Kirk. But we saw it, and they played it on giant screens inside of the courthouse. You can see clearly Tyler Robinson's face. You can see crystal clear the license plate number on his vehicle, his movements on the rooftop. You can time it up to when Charlie Kirk was murdered. And what you also couldn't see was what happened inside of the courthouse. Erica Kirk was sobbing in the arms of her mother-in-law, Charlie's mother, Mrs. Kirk. Feet away is Tyler Robinson, pale, sallow, bony, emaciated, staring at the floor the whole time.
Does this require people like Candace Owens and all of the other people surrounding this, Ian Carroll, Do they need to come out when this is finished and apologize? Or should they be sued into oblivion for this? This is absolutely insane.
Twitching and looking straight ahead, refuses to watch the video, refused to make eye contact with the family. Emotional day. The judge played all 20 minutes of the high definition security footage, and the whole courthouse gasped when it was over. It was really tough to watch. The prosecution has a demonstrable, overwhelming case. They said that multiple times. The defense has nothing. They asked minutiae questions about DNA evidence, but the judge was just chewing them along as we get to this 4K video reveal that will eventually be made public. It's already a case that is overwhelming against Tyler Robinson, but once you see this video, you will cast out all of the demons that have been attacking the Kirk family. It has been one of the most grotesque demonic evils that have been visited upon innocent people has happened to this beautiful family. Once you see all of the evidence that we saw today, it's over. And that's what the lawyers said today. Please pray. Erica Kirk asked us to do this. Pray for a speedy trial. We have a right to a speedy trial here. It's in our Constitution. We don't have to wait years in order to get to a trial phase here. We want justice to be done. Justice has to be done in this case, and done immediately. So please pray for the Kirks. They've been through enough. Time for justice for the widow. And just a word to all the Christians out there. The Bible calls us in the Old Testament, the New Testament, to defend the widow, to defend the orphans, to provide for her, and to stand up for her. And so be a Christian today, be upright. Please pray for justice in this case and a speedy trial. Thank you. God bless you.
As someone that has lost some really good friends in various situations, and I think Benny Johnson was very good friends with Charlie Kirk. I'm assuming he was. As someone that has lost very close friends, as someone that lost a friend to a heinous thing that he may have brought onto himself, I haven't really engaged with this other than just making fun of the morons and the window lickers. But a lot of these people have made millions and millions and millions of dollars on Charlie Kirk's grave. And now, I think there needs to be some retribution. And various people all came out and said basically the exact same thing. Here's Jack Posobiec. I think he was good friends with Charlie. I think he worked with Charlie. He wants to be the next Charlie, but he never will.
Everything's been proven. I think it's proven. It's, I would say, beyond probable
I hear the Egyptian planes.
cause at this point. I think that the question for me is how do you even get reasonable doubt when there's so much evidence? But the thing that I do just have to say is that I know that you guys watching on live stream couldn't see the last video that was shown. Well, it wasn't edited. It was zoomed
Enhanced,
in.
yeah.
It was zoomed in.
How many of you think there needs to be some sort of payback for the people that have had to endure this? Whether you like Erica Kirk or not, none of you know her personally. I don't know her personally. I've met Charlie a couple of times before he passed away. And the way that this has been spun, the way that they jumped on it, and everybody was a ballistics expert. We had Gary Melton on here, Paramount Tactical, who was an actual Green Beret sniper. I think he was in Ramadi or Fallujah or, Shitholistan. And he talked about this. How many of you believe there needs to be some level of retribution? My friend, Charles, I call him Chuck. He suffered with some mental health stuff. He was a retired Army captain. He did some heinous things, and then he took his own life. And no matter what he did, I would still go to battle with that guy. And he was a 82nd Airborne captain at Fort Bragg, I think is the name of the base. Fort Benning, Fort Bragg, whatever. No, it's irrelevant. But these guys were in the trenches with these guys. I would say Trump is lucky to have had Charlie Kirk on his team because it was probably the only reason he got elected. That and the Democrats ran Kamala. When you have an actual genius like Charlie Kirk and you have a mental midget like Candace Owens and Kamala working again. I mean, think about it. And I believe Candace Owens is just a jilted lover. That's what I think.
And admit his guilt in doing this terrible act to Charlie Kirk. Now, Nathan, I want to move to you. The odd thing about this entire proceeding is it is a preliminary hearing where the standard is beyond a probable cause. The evidence has been, and I think the word appropriately chosen here is overwhelming. Although it's not the burden, and we haven't yet heard from the defense, is this amount of evidence actually beginning to approach beyond a reasonable doubt?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not so much of what the state has, it's really what they don't have, because they literally have everything that you would want in a murder prosecution. I mean, they have DNA, they have ballistics, they have the search of his home, which corroborates to items at the scene. They have fingerprints on the UVU window, for example. They have admissions, they have motive, they have video. I mean, it is overwhelming, and it was a very long preliminary hearing. One note on that. One reason why it was so long is because the court permitted the defense to call witnesses, which were really the state's witnesses, to opine on their expert opinions. And so that really delayed things. But yeah, it's an overwhelming case. There's no doubt about it. It's one of the best murder cases one can even dream of.
So then, therefore, John.
Let me ask you this. If this is so damning, the people that were in the courtroom, this is so damning. Apparently, they allow 14 people from the public to come in. There are people spending the night outside of the courtroom to get in there to be a part of this. I think it's kind of gross. I think it's very gross. Patricia, David, thank you for sharing that, Gooch. The Gooch. If you ever watched Different Strokes, Arnold's enemy was the Gooch. David Gooch, as a parent that has had to bury their 17-year-old daughter 6 years ago from a wreck, I can't imagine having to have it happen on video as a parent. David, I want to say thank you for sharing that. Condolences. You'll be in my prayers. You'll be in my prayers. Thank you very much for sharing that. I can't imagine. I really can't. As somebody that has a daughter, I'm going to tell you right now, I did a lot of time on a submarine, no windows. Prison, apparently the way that prison is now, might be not that bad. I'd probably smile every day. Some may not know him personally, but some of us from Arizona went to the same church as Charlie and Tatum. Yeah. This is, how do all of you feel about the people that made so much money off of this? They made millions off of the back of Charlie Kirk's grave. Look at this. This is from Nick Sorter. High-quality surveillance video has just been shown in court showing Robinson taking the shot. Robinson is screwed. He's now on his way to his cage via a heavily armed escort. I think he should have to walk down the street butt-ass naked with a bell like in Game of Thrones, and we could say, shame, shame. Press were not allowed to stream the video. Only those in the courtroom, including members of the public and family members, were allowed to see the video. I almost said vacation. We're going to talk about that in a second. This week was an absolute beatdown for the defense. The death penalty is staring him directly in his beady eyes. Next hearing is set for September 1st here in Utah. Utah, apparently, somebody in the chat pointed out that they have the firing squad. It's too good for them. Firing squad's too good. And my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother was a Comanche Indian. You know what the Comanche Indians did to people? They took them out in the desert, staked them down, poked a hole in their gut, pulled out a little bit of their intestine, staked it out about 30 feet away. Sometimes they would cut their eyelids off and then let the ants and the critters take care of them. That's good old Comanche Indian justice. My grandfather's my grandfather's grandfather was a Texas Ranger. He married a Comanche Indian. I've heard stories about how they handled shit. And we need to get back and just be medieval. Let's get back to the Crusades. It might come to that with all of this peaceful religion shit moving in here. Sorry to be salty. It's Friday. I don't give a damn. I hear the Egyptian planes again. Police escort's too good for this son of a bitch. It's too good for him. Look at this comment. Candace should be sued. There's a lot of them. It's not just her. There's a lot. There's a laundry list. I could name names. I'm not going to. Probably upset some of you that are subscribed to that trash. Right? But guess where old Candace is this week? Let me show you where she's at. I think I gave it away, and I didn't mean to. Real Candace. Let's see where old Real Candace is this week. Here she says. She's talking about exploding, blah, blah, blah. She's saying wake up fighters 10 hours ago. She's on vacation. She has been doing this crap for the better part of 10 months. Magically, she takes a vacation during the week of the trial. Let's see if I can find that where it's confirmed. She actually made a comment saying this. Let's see here. Statement, blah, blah, blah. I wish I could find it where she actually said that she was on vacation. Right? Her and Ian. I'm sure they're somewhere. Right? This is pitiful, man. These people make a lot of money off the death of the guy that they were supposed to be friends with. It's sick. It's disgusting. The people don't care. They just don't care. They'll do anything for clicks. They'll make clickbait thumbnails just to lure you in and then not fulfill whatever you thought they were going to show you. It's pitiful. I don't believe that he did it without some help. Does it matter, Rob? Does it matter? Do you want to let the guy go because you can't find who helped him? Is that your game? You know what I mean? It's a weird one. It's a very weird one. I think Tyler Robinson should get the death penalty. Ride the lightning. That's what I think. Let's move on. Next part of this, I want to talk about what happened with... Let's go to Minnesota. Minnesota. Rubio overrides Walz. Tim Walz. White dudes for Harris. That guy. Walz pardoned is it Laotian? The dude's named Tulu Vang. 42-year-old Laotian, whatever the hell. I don't give a shit where he's from. It's some shithole. convicted of first-degree criminal predator against a girl under the age of 13. He received a stayed sentence and long probation in 2005. I was in Iraq in 2005. 21 years ago, the son of a bitch was convicted. On June 10th, 2026, Tim Walz and the Minnesota Board of Morons granted clemency after an exhaustive review, including victim approval to help his immigration case. He has a wife and 6 U.S. children. They allow him near children. The Department of Homeland Security in Rubio condemned it as protecting a child abuser, revoking his status and deporting him today, permanently barring a return amid state-federal clashes. How many federal judges are going to come back and say we can't get rid of this piece of shit? Here we go. Let's listen to Rubio.
Just weeks ago, a convicted sex offender and a foreign national was shielded from deportation by the governor of Minnesota. Laotian national Tu Li Vang was convicted of repeatedly sexually abusing a 10-year-old girl in the state of Minnesota. He even tried to pay his victim for her silence, and he called his heinous crimes a minor thing. Just days before this foreign sex offender was scheduled to be deported, Tim Walz, the governor, issued him a pardon, setting him free to once again endanger the children of America. Well, this week I revoked his legal status in the United States, and as a result, federal agents took him into custody, and as of today, he has been removed from the United States. Because of our action, this foreign criminal will never pose a threat to any American ever again. Americans must never be forced by their elected leaders to live alongside foreign sex criminals who have no right to begin with to reside in our country. This administration will always stand with the American people and defend them from violent criminals.
I got to give Rubio a boom shakalaka.
Amen. Hallelujah. And boom shakalaka.
Looks like I might have to deport somebody in the chat. That's what we're going to start calling it from now on. I'm going to deport you back to your toilet where you came from, back to the septic tank where you deserve to be. This is crazy. But look, Homeland Security posted the sicko has been deported. Hell yeah, with the red, white, and blue. Here's a picture of the son of a bitch. Tung Lang, whatever his name is, Ting Tong Tung. Some dumb moron, I think is his name. Look at this guy. This is the guy that got deported. Hallelujah. This is exactly what I only hope that they put him in a kayak with half a paddle. They took him about 17 miles off the coast and then said, hit the road, Ting Tong. That's what I think. That's too good for the guy. How did he stay in the country since 2005? We have probably the dumbest justice system in the world. We have the greatest country in the world. Could you imagine how much better our country would be if we had a good justice system? Because you know somebody like Boasberg is going to say, yeah, you know, we got to leave this guy. Let's go ahead and get him. Let's save the guy. He's a good criminal. He's a good criminal, right? He had 6 kids. He's a hardworking dude. He likes little kids. Man, our justice system is so jacked. And if it wasn't for our current administration, our current president, it wouldn't be happening. Listen to this.
Year-old girl. A bit earlier, he was pardoned by Minnesota's Governor Tim Walz. And now the State Department has revoked the legal status of that migrant, clearing the way for his deportation. Secretary of State Marco Rubio describing that move.
Just days before this foreign sex offender was scheduled to be...
I won't play it again. You know what he said. You know what he said. Let me see what this is. Do I have to flush somebody already? My water bill is going to be a lot. What a disgusting scumbag. He is a disgusting scumbag. That guy is a scumbag. I'm glad we got rid of him. That's what we need to have. This should be blue light special aisle 5. Now, speaking of another scumbag, we're taking out the trash today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Hatch Act violation right here. This is a Hatch Act violation. Somebody Google it and tell me if I'm wrong. U.S. State Department blocks a meeting between an official in the Zohran's mayor's office and an Iranian envoy. Top Mamdani official, Ana Maria, whatever. I speak restaurant Spanish. She was scheduled, I order by number. She was scheduled to meet with Iran's representative to the United Nations. We've got a member of the New York City mayor's office meeting with a member of a known terrorist group. The meeting was canceled after the State Department officials met with the Mamdani administration, telling the city that you're a bunch of retards. What are you doing? Why would a member of the New York City mayor's office need to meet with the country that's the largest state sponsor of terror? McFly, what are you doing, you morons? My blood pressure's through the roof. Blood pressure through the roof. Look at this. Here we go. Let's go. Let's roll the bean footage.
Saudi administration official was planning to meet with the Iranian ambassador to the UN on Tuesday. Commissioner Ana Maria Archila of the Mayor's Office for International Affairs was slated to meet with Emir Saeed Iravani. City Journal heard from multiple independent sources that the meeting...
I've got underwear older than this kid, but I appreciate him reporting on this. This is crazy that we have New York City mayor's office. Meanwhile, Iran is trying to come out and take our dude out. They're trying to take our guy out. Do you think that there's any possibility, and I'm going to use the term that Candace uses, Iranian official, $100 million bounty on Trump's head, meeting with the New York City mayor's office, Trump Tower, New York City, all these other buildings owned by Trump, New York City. Could there be an allegedly little partnership between Mamdani and Iran? It's all allegedly, right? That's all you got to say to protect yourself. Just say allegedly. Let's roll it.
This is under fire after Zohran Mamdani's International Affairs Commissioner reportedly made plans to meet with Iran's UN ambassador earlier this week. The timing could not have been worse. And the New York Post reporting this, the scheduled meeting would have unfolded after Iranian troops fired missiles at 2 commercial ships traversing the Strait of Hormuz. An action Monday in direct defiance of an interim peace agreement between the U.S. and Iran. Mayor Mamdani was asked about this at a news conference today. Watch.
That meeting did not take place. It will not take place. And I did not know about it until there was a press inquiry regarding it. And when it comes to the work of our commissioner and our international affairs office, it's to ensure that as we are a city of the world, that we are also there to meet with leaders from across the world. The focus is always on our city and our relationship. The commissioner recognizes that this was made an error, and we're working on a new process in terms of new meeting requests.
How do you make an error signing up somebody to meet on the calendar? Here's how this went. Hello, mayor's office. Yeah, this is Mohammed. Oh, okay, Mohammed, where are you at? Tehran. Oh, okay, cool. Who do you work for? The IRGC. Okay, cool. What would you like to do? Well, we would like to meet with the mayor of New York. What would you like to talk about? We can't really say, but we would just like to meet with him. He's a Democrat socialist. Hates the president. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's set that up. Is this a BYOR? BYOR, what do you mean? Bring your own rug? Was this a bring your own prayer rug meeting? 25-year anniversary of 9/11's happening, and we got this son of a bitch.
New process? What about competence? Well, this comes as the Wall Street Journal reports Israel warned the U.S. that Iran hatched a new plan to assassinate President Trump. Iran has repeatedly vowed to retaliate against our president for ordering the killing of Iran's Revolutionary Guard General Qasem Soleimani.
Look how all the signs in Tehran are all in English. How many people in Iran that speak with whistles and clicks can read English? And this is better handwriting than Tyler Robinson. He looked like the damn Zodiac had written his letters to his fur baby. What do you think about this? Does this violate anything? Is this scratch and sniff? Because if it is, it smells like pig shit. We had a thing in the military. Perception is reality. When you're in a military uniform, somebody sees you doing something, you just represented your entire submarine, your entire branch of service. You've got a mayor's office official meeting with a member of the IRGC while they're parading around signs, hey, Trump, we will definitely KI double hockey sticks you. I'm sorry, I'm pissed off. This is garbage, man. This is garbage. I hope you're as pissed off as I am. I really do. If you're not, your head's in the sand and your ass is exposed. That's what's happening. You've got to understand what's occurring around you. You've got to.
Iran's #1 target. Now a new report from the Wall Street Journal confirms it, saying Israel informed the U.S. there was a new Iranian plot to kill the American president. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sandra Smith in New York. And John, it is great to kick off this 1 o'clock.
I want to grab a comment right here from one of my old faithful commenters, Brian Newland. Brian calls in all the time. One good thing Mamdani can't do, he can never run for president. He was not born in the United States. Brian, I'm going to push back. I'm going to be the contrarian here. If Democrats win the Senate, if they take the House, they nuke the filibuster, they pack the Supreme Court with about 17 more Ketanji Brown Jacksons, they amend the Constitution of the United States, Mamdani, first Ugandan president of the United States. Brian, take a picture. Screenshot this right here. Screenshot it. It's possible. It's very possible.
This is America Reports. President Trump has been in Iran's crosshairs since he took out Qasem Soleimani back in January of 2020, and Ayatollah Khamenei's death is just adding fuel to that fire. Banners displayed on Iranian streets.
The only sign there in English. George Soros.
During the Ayatollah's funeral, showing messages of kill Trump and hey, Trump, we will kill you.
It basically looks like a Democrat campaign rally. Looks like the frickin' DNC in Chicago. Except they weren't offering snips and, the baby getting rid of process outside.
Plus, shocking new details on the multi-layered plot to attack last month's UFC event.
Look at these neck beards. Tyson Proper. I'm sure he just needed more hugs. Brian Omar Roa needed more hugs. Michael Allen Thomas needed more hugs. Daniel Eskridge needed more hugs. Abraham something needed more hugs. Jordan Rinker, more hugs. Look at these neck-bearded trolls. It's the same trolls we get in the chat. It's the same trolls. They all look alike, and they smell like hot garbage. They all stink. Smell like 9-day-old onions. I'm fed up, man. I am fed up with these losers. But that's what we're up against. These people are dangerous. Very dangerous. And they're so dangerous because they're stupid. Look at this. You want to see something, though? Guy's got the Trump card. Trump reveals the instructions he has left should Iran succeed in removing him. He says, I've been on their list for a long time. To me, if they think it's over, I don't want to deal with them more. He said, they're sick people. They led by sick people. They're vicious. Look at this. I've been on their list for a long time. If anything happens, I've left instructions to literally just bomb them at levels they've never seen before. Trump also denied Israel discovered intel of a plot to kill him, saying the Islamic Republic has wanted him dead for a long time. He took out their number one goat herder, Soleimani. And they're really pissed because there's no virgins left since Chuck Norris died. They're pissed. These people are lunatics. Absolute freaking lunatics. You cannot negotiate with these pieces of hot garbage. They all smell like BO. I don't know if I agree with this one, though. I don't know if I agree with this. Pete Hegseth reposted Trump's True Social. The Islamic Republic of Iran has asked us to continue talks. We have agreed to do so. But the United States has stated to them in no uncertain terms, ceasefire's over. We had to say it in the military. Bohica. Bend over, here it comes again. That's the saying from the military. I know a lot of veterans in the chat probably know that. Let's see here. If you're a veteran, post your branch of service in the chat. Here we go. Is Mamdani planning to do something against Trump? 96% say yes. Look at that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, man, it's Bohica time. Let me show you this. I'm glad CNN is running footage of their favorite terrorist organization, the IRGC. CNN, new satellite imagery reveals Iran may be rebuilding suspected nuclear facilities. Either that or an Olympic swimming pool in the desert.
Exclusively with CNN may show signs of Iran attempting to rebuild its nuclear facilities. This is one of several locations across the country where we've identified recent activity, both at nuclear and missile sites. The activity in nuclear sites in particular raises questions as to whether Iran violated the Memorandum of Understanding it signed with the US in late June, even before President Trump seemed to signal its end this week. So,
I can't listen to her. But look at that. This is in Parchin, Iran. Let's pull up a map here and see where old Parchin is. I want to see what this is. Where is Parchin? I want to see Parchin, Iran. Let's go here. Let's find it. Parchin. Parchin. Oh, it's just outside of Tehran. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's go right here. Oh, it's in purple because we've already bombed it before. Okay, let's go Parchin. Oh, it's in the real kill zone. This is Parchin right here. Boy, let me see if I can get rid of this so we can check out the real. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some real satellite imagery. I want to see what this is or what this was. This is their military facility here. It's weird seeing trees in the middle of the desert, isn't it? Where is this? So Parchin, kind of southeast of Tehran, I would say about 40 miles southeast, right behind this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's the little lab. There's the nuke facility right there. That's their facility. See that red dot? That's where we bombed them. We should bomb them again. Bomb Iran. That's what I think. Great point, Ben. Hey, we can read it. Absolutely. Glad to see it. These people are nuts, man. They're absolutely nuts. We can't allow this. We can't allow these people to get nuclear weapons. They're lunatics. You know what I mean? See what else I got here. While I'm going through my other stuff, check out my sponsor here, Mike Lindell. Apparently, Mike, I was talking to his personal assistant. We're going to get Mike on the show next week. He's ahead in the polls right now in Minnesota, which is amazing. I almost said Montana. He's ahead in the polls in Minnesota. Use the promo code VETERAN, mypillow.com/veteran. You get 40% off. 40% off. Now, I'll tell you this. Him sponsoring me, they sent me all kinds of stuff. I wish I could show you this. But Fred and Daisy both have their own beds. I got the pet beds. Fred's got a brown one, or Fred's got a blue one. Daisy's got a pink one. She's got a pink one. See? The pink. And they're amazing. Is that where Candace is taking vacation? I wish she was. Yeah, but Candace is on a week of vacation during the Charlie Kirk trial. Does that make any sense? Does that make any freaking sense? Here we go. Let's go to China. Horror. A reservoir collapsed in China. The village is flooded. And then comes the escaped venomous snakes and the poisonous monkeys throwing fecal matter. I added that part up. Alligators and cobras. Look at this. I got to show you this. You got to see this. This is China. I hope Fauci, look at the pile of snakes. And birds. You see this? Look at this. Crate snakes. I don't even know what a crate snake is. I don't know what a crate snake is, but it sounds scary as hell. China's got some weird shit, man. Look at this. You want to see this? Look at this. Look at all the crocodiles under the bridge waiting for some Chinese food. They're waiting for some Chinese food to roll through, some General Tso's, some spicy, or they're waiting for the poo-poo platter. That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the some dumb chick to roll by. That's what they're waiting for. Look at all the damn snakes. Look at all the damn crocodiles. Got some Ted Nugent with the crocodiles. That's what I want the Rio Grande to look like. If we had these crocodiles, Rio Grande, I heard crocodiles like Mexican food. I heard they like Taco Tuesday. Here's the snakes. Look at that. Oh shit. What is a crate snake? What the hell is this? Loch Ness Monster? What the hell is this? I thought they were in Scotland. I'll interpret what she said. Let me interpret. I speak Chinese. Oh shit, we're screwed. Noah wasn't supposed to allow those on the ark. Can we cook it? Loch Ness on a train. Wow, what the hell's going on in China? And they're rocking Ted Nugent. I want that in the Rio Grande right there. Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday is every day at the Rio Grande. Make some snakes chili. What is a crate snake? Ben, it is a crate snake, super poisonous. The guy was fighting it with a damn push broom. What is wrong with the... And now we know where Fauci's probably at. A crate snake. Let me look this up. I want to see what the hell a crate snake is. I used to catch rattlesnakes. They don't really bother me. A crate snake. Here we go. Crate snake. Here we go. Highly venomous nocturnal snakes native to South and Southeast Asia and Southern China. They are medium-sized, 2 meters, so it's just 6 feet. Characterized banded patterns, possess potent neurotoxic venom that causes paralysis and respiratory failure. I think Joe Biden was bit by a damn crate snake. They primarily hunt other snakes, generally docile and shy. They inhabit forest, farmlands, and sewers in the street. There we go. I think that's what got Joe. I think Joe was bit by a damn crate snake. Let's see here. I got footage of Joe after he was bit by a crate snake.
I was a senior in high school, and I wanted to get a job being, turned out I was the only Caucasian lifeguard in the projects in the city of Wilmington, the big swimming pools. I remember about to get out of the car, and I looked to my right, and 2 well-dressed men in suits kissed each other.
Listen.
I mean, they gave each other a kiss.
We can talk.
We've created 12 million new jobs.
All right.
I give my words. Seriously, I've never broken my word. Remember what happened in Charlottesville?
Please, don't do this.
When those folks came out of the fields at night with torches and swastikas. President Trump said there were very fine people on both sides. I had lost my son, Bo. It was a tough time. I was a
So this is the CIA. They've came up with a new method of torture. They just played Joe talking to you.
In high school, and I wanted to...
Had some hairy legs. I had some hairy legs. Good God Almighty! Sorry, I'm so pissed off that I just have to make. I have to like find some level of humility or humor out of this. If not, I would probably have a stroke. Oh, you want to see more of the crate snake shit? Check this out. Here we go. Look. Oh. If you're scared of snakes, turn away right now. If you're scared of snakes. This is in Hangzhou. After days of heavy raining and flooding and waiting in fecal matter, 900 snakes escaped from a breeding farm. Why would they be breeding crate snakes? This is going to turn into Florida. What is Fauci doing with the snakes right now? There's no other way that this is probably funded by the United States government. I guarantee you USAID is paying for this. There's a cobra. What the hell? Look at that pile of damn snakes. That's a fast son of a bitch. Are they filming the sequel to frickin' Jumanji over there? Who's gonna play Robin Williams? What in the living shit is going on in China? Oh my God, these people are psychopaths. Good grief, dude. And the Democrats freak out when RFK caught a black snake. They're filming the damn sequel to Jumanji. And you know they're going to eat every damn thing. They're out of cats. And black dogs. They only eat black dogs. Speaking of food, hold up. Speaking of something good to eat, right here. Anton, King of Biltong. I got my package, my Biltong. Angus marbled skirt steak. Right there, Anton, land of Biltong. Check out Biltong USA. You do not have to eat crate snake tonight. You do not have to get crate snake. Call Anton land a biltong, get you some marbled steak. Hunter Biden smokes great snakes. He's smoking something. He's smoking. I tell you what, Hunter Biden liked. He liked the young poontang. That's his favorite dish. That was his favorite Chinese dish. Some dumb chicken, young poontang. He liked them way too young. He should be in prison as well. All right, let's do this. I don't know why I haven't done this already. We probably should. I hope you're as fired up as I am. We got about 2,000 people. Uh-oh. Wildfire in Spain. The Spanish rice is now going to be fried. There you go. We got fried Spanish rice in Spain tonight. What is that? The rain on the plane in Spain? What was that little... I forget what that's called. The rain, the Maine in Spain. Okay. Apparently, Mitch McConnell, they're bringing... Mitch McConnell's making a cameo in the next episode of The Walking Dead. He's reportedly unconscious. Mitch McConnell taken by ambulance to a hospital where he remains in care. Let me show you the breaking footage that confirms he's alive. CNN obtains new video showing Mitch McConnell. I love how the Blaze shows CNN. Look at this. Can anyone see this is Mitch McConnell? Tell me where you recognize Mitch McConnell. How did CNN say this is Mitch McConnell? How? The lights are not on in the ambulance. I see toes. I see toes. Unless Mitch has been selling pictures of his feet on OFans, there's no way to confirm this is Mitch McConnell. No chance. But here he is. He's on a cameo. He'll be next episode of WNBA. Right? Mitch McConnell's staff say his death will not prevent him from finishing his term. Let's go here.
His current condition, McConnell's staff reassured the public that even if he were dead, that would not be enough to prevent him from finishing out his term. The longtime Kentucky senator was hospitalized after being found unresponsive in his D.C. home. Despite concerns over his well-being, his staff insists he remains more than fit to serve the remainder of his term, even if eventually confirmed dead.
I would think he could probably outwit Kamala. He would probably beat Kamala in a chess match. That's just my guess. No, get well soon, Mitch. Mitch, Sugar Booger Mitch, get well soon. Really, maybe his wife went to China to get him a crate snake for some medicine or something. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking right now. Let's do this. Why not? I'm ready. I got the balls to take the calls. Let's do it. I think it's about time. I think I have maybe upset you, maybe riled you up, maybe got you angry. You can get angry here. We're allowed to get upset here. I don't care if you get upset. Just turn down the volume. Thought this might interest you. Sent me a link to a YouTube video. No thanks. God dismissed by VA Community Care. LDS. What is this? Got dismissed by VA Community Care. LDS runs its fired them first. Got horrible letter from a hospital. Can go. Man, that's like a ransom letter. You got to put something better. I can't read that. I'm going to have to run your text through ChatGPT to figure out what the hell you're saying. I have no idea what the hell you're saying. I need a medium to interpret. I feel like Houdini is banging on the desk. I don't know what you're saying in this text. It's like some code. I need the decoder ring from Ovaltine. Let's go here. Line 2, what you got?
I'm offended. My black snake and how I handle my black snake is my black business. Do you understand me, Ben?
Man, these Chinese people are crazy, dude. It's like I said, it's a sequel to Jumanji over there, dude.
It's crazy, but you know what? Come on, quit playing. You know that's got to be some amazing Chinese food. I don't know what it is. We don't ask no questions. We just eat it.
I don't know what the hell these people are doing, but they've got snakes on a train. They got Loch Ness monsters. They got
It's like God is saying, you know what, this communist country should not be in existence. And I know I got my nerve. I'm in California. We got earthquakes and floods and fires and mudslides and all that stuff. But we don't have no damn snakes crawling up our ass in the middle of a flood. Oh, my God.
Crate snakes. They've got, I don't know what these are. They got cobras. They got Jumanjis. Man, and I'm sure that Fauci's over there making a vaccine with some of the shit. You know he is. He's pumping out something.
You know he is. But, you know, Obama loves that black mamba. All I'm saying, you know, just if rumors are what I know are true.
G-Dub, you take care, brother. I'm going to grab some more calls. God bless you.
All right, take care.
Take care, homie. Mike ACG. Thank you for that. Looks like an Arkansas area code. Turn the audio down in the background.
What the hell you're saying?
Call back. Call back. Turn the audio down before you call. Please. Please. That's all I ask. Super chat. Flush away, Ben. Let's flush that last caller. Let's see if he figured it out. Did you turn the audio down? Nope, you're dumb. You're dumb. I know you're from Arkansas, but God dang. Come on, man. $2 super chat from G-Dub. You have one and I have 4 daughters. Let's meet them. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's crazy. 3 years old and hell awaits. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much, Tommy. Guitar Man. Super chat from Florida AG Man. Oh, MAGA Man, sorry. There we go, line 3. What do you got?
Hey, Ben, this is Dog Treats from Atlanta, Texas.
How did you enjoy those?
Those people, they do a lot of business in the snake trade by making purses, shoes, and all that stuff.
Really?
Great snakes are wild. The cobras are wild, but they do a lot of business, and they sell and eat a lot of snakes in China, and they sell the meat.
Huh. Now, I eat rattlesnake if I can find a diamondback big enough. Here in Arkansas, we've got kind of copperheads, but I grew up eating rattlesnake. It's pretty good. Hey, I appreciate you calling, brother. Did you like the dog treats that I sent you?
I'm on the last pack.
Good. Go check out the link. It's Cattle Dog Dog Treat Dog Company down there in the description. You take care. God bless you. I appreciate you calling.
Hey, Ben.
Yes, sir.
I used to go on rattlesnake hunts, too, and we used to get some of the biggest and baddest rattlesnakes, and they would have a real good cookouts.
They are good.
Afternoons. Oh, yeah.
They are
I
good.
need another one. All right, you have a good
You're
day,
in
Ben.
West Texas, aren't you? You're in West Texas.
No, I'm right below Texarkana.
Right below Texarkana. Brother, you take care. God bless you. I appreciate you calling. There we go. I sent him some dog treats. He's I think he's in his 40s. I think he's in his 40s. Great call. I love talking to that guy. Love talking to him. Man, they got some crazy stuff going over there in China. If you want to get right with the Lord, or you better be right with the Lord before you head there, we'll put this up so people can go and check out mypillow.com. Use the promo code VETERAN. 40% off. Take care of that. Let me grab some of these. Just a little nug for your calls. Thank you, Justin. $5 super chat. I appreciate that. G-Dub. Ben, my black snake, my business. Tommy, are you taking calls? Tommy, we are. Feel free. God bless you, G-Dub. Thank you very much. Let's grab some comments from everybody else. Okay, this is the third and last time. If you didn't turn the audio down here, I'm going to ban you. Line 3, go right ahead. You are dumber than a bowl of hair. I am banning your number. This Arkansas guy has called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times and has yet to figure out Yeah, this is the IRS. You got to turn the audio down. You're a dumb son of a bitch. There you go, line 3. Go right ahead.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
Well, I'm dealing with a moron. I'm going to block his number. Here you go. He's blocked. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. What you got?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm so sick and fed up of everything that the Democrats are doing and all the criminals they've sided up with and siding up with these Islamic people. I'm to the point now to where I'm not satisfied with just arrests and deportations being done. I want huge examples being made out of these people.
Yeah.
And I want the illegals and the Islamic terrorists breaking their fingers and ankles to climb over the walls themselves to get out of here.
If America's so bad, why do they keep coming here?
They're coming here to take it over. That's what the Islam people are called to do, and I think the Democrats are in lead with them to help them do it, because I think they've promised to hand the seat over to them once they do it. But the thing is I think the Democrats have been lied to and fooled into thinking that if they actually help them take the country over, that they're just going to hand it over to them. That's what they've told them, and they're not going to.
You know, what I think right now is the Democrat socialists are a whole nother breed of Democrats. But they're a whole nother level of moron. They're a whole nother level.
They are. But I think that they've fooled the Democrats in office into thinking that if they help them take over the country, that they're just going to hand it over, and they're lying to them too.
Thank you for calling, brother. Great point. Great point. Thank you for calling. Let's go here. Well, I thought we did. Oh, I love this. Here we go. We got some suicidal empathy. Ben, stop being a butthole or an arsenal. Can't spell asshole. Stop being an asshole to callers who may be an elder, you dipshit. Nurse D. I'll show you what a real asshole is. Hold on, Nurse D. Line 3. Go right ahead.
Ben, what the hell is going on with this world?
Well, you know, sadly, we have people that have IQ lower than room temperature, and they're in charge.
Or a bowl of hair.
Yeah, and they're in charge. And then, you know, I think I'm starting to believe there should be an IQ test to vote. I think there might be, I think sometimes there should be an IQ test to have a phone. What's your thoughts?
I think an IQ test to vote is a good idea.
I think so. I really do. I would give
really
you.
Scares me. It scares me about the threats on Trump and his life, man. I
don't think people are taking it serious.
No, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's serious. Very serious.
I think a lot of people don't take it serious. I don't think they stop either. I don't think they stop either. I really don't. And you know what? Why wouldn't they? Why would they stop? The Democrats are praising them. CNN is begging for them to do it.
They're leading them right into it.
CNN, Tucker Carlson, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Thomas Massey, Cassidy down in Louisiana, probably Rand Paul. It's crazy. I've got to flush somebody. Are you prepared for this? Hold on a second. Let's go.
I'm prepared.
There we go. One away.
As long as it ain't me.
One away. We're shooting water slugs tonight. We're flushing them. Nurse D.
Oh, we love you here in Minnesota, Ben. We love you in Minnesota. You're the go-to person for news, I tell you.
Freedom Angel, thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate you. You take care. God bless you. Have a great weekend. There we go. Paratrooper dropping in. No pun intended. Your phone is really bad. I can't barely hear you, brother.
Oh, hey, you know what? Let me call you back, brother.
No, I can hear you now. That's better. Go right ahead. Go back.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. They need to do away with the Department of Education. This organization has been worthless since its inception. It has never done anything to improve the education of the children. And if you look at these interviews on the beach, these people know absolutely nothing. They don't even know who George Washington is, and it's absolutely disgusting.
You know, I think if you ask the average person who wrote the national anthem, they wouldn't know. Who made the first flag? They wouldn't know. No.
They don't.
Most
they don't know who Abraham Lincoln is.
Most people don't even know who's on the $2 bill.
Yeah, it's just the ignorance is I mean, to call them stupid is an insult to stupid people but it's really not their fault. If you look at the Department of Education, these teachers are teaching them nothing but garbage, man, and they don't even teach history anymore. They know nothing about history, and if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Paratrooper, God bless you. Thank you for calling. Thank you for your service. Let's go right here, line 5. Line 5, what you got?
Hey, what's going on, Ben? It's H. Welder coming here from upstate New York, which New York
Brother,
City
I ain't
gives
talked to you in a
everybody-
coon's age. What's going on?
Not much, other than, like, you know, everybody from New York City gives upstate New York a bad rap. And actually, we're a bunch of really good people, a lot of patriots up here.
I've got a really good friend of mine. He lives outside. He lives out in the country about 50 miles east of Syracuse. I mean, he's in the sticks, you know.
Oh, he's in my area. He's in my area then.
Okay.
So he knows. He knows.
Okay.
You know, he gets it. But, yeah, these Muslims are taking over. We got to stop it. We got to stop it. They've already taken over Europe. We got to stop it. I watched the planes fly in the towers on my TV, and no, we got to stop it. This is America. After watching Young Washington and all that, it really invigorated a lot of stuff that I learned when I was younger that I forgot. And my kids, you got to teach your kids.
Do you know what really amazed me about the Young Washington film? And you might laugh at this. I don't know. You might laugh. But what got me was they went in 250 years, went from muskets and trench foot to nuclear submarines and stealth bombers. That's where I was, because I'm a submarine guy. I was like, man, I don't want to be on a horse in the mud. You know what I mean? Like when I went to Iraq, I was in culture shock. I went from working at the embassy in London, and they were like, hey, you're here with a bunch of Brits. You're going to deploy with Brits. And the crazy part was they flew me to El Paso, Texas to get all my gear. And then they flew me back to the UK to deploy with the Marines. They spent thousands of dollars for me to do that. It was crazy. But the thing that got me, we went from George Washington, people dying of trench foot and dysentery. Remember the part where he was really sick? And we went from dysentery.
And then the middle of the movie,
Yeah, he had dysentery. And then I remember getting really sick on the sub. And I remember one of our guys having an appendicitis, and the corpsman had to take out his appendix. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. It's crazy. Brother, I appreciate you calling. Thank you from upstate New York. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you. God bless you.
Take care. I want to play this clip here. Let me play this. This is the retard right when they find out there's a video of Tyler Robinson taking the shot. Here we go. Look at this. Candace and her minions. Does anybody in here believe Candace? This is the Candidas. I think some of those girls don't need to be hitting sticks. They need to hit some cardio is what I think. I think a little bit of cardio. A little cardio. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. Feel free to call in. I'm going to put a poll question up because I just need to understand something. This is a poll question for you. Let's do this. Here we go. I might upset some people. I might have already ready. Well, let's see here. Let's grab this call while I'm putting the poll question in there. Tommy, Guitar Man, what you got?
Okay, guys. All right, can I add something to the screaming women and use my 30 seconds? Can you hear this?
Yep, go for it. Tommy, what do you think about this situation?
Okay, you can't hear my drum. Hey, man. It's just I can't believe how crazy some people are out there screaming in the woods. How about that?
Isn't it crazy? You know, they probably charge them to do this. They probably charge. And some of these people should not be in yoga pants. I always heard there's a couple of things that don't lie. Drunks children, and yoga pants. Thank you for calling, Tommy. Let's go right here. Line 5. Line 5, go ahead.
Hey, Ben, this is Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear, what you got?
Oh, you were freaking me out with that video with all those Karens. It brought back a lot of memories of my ex-wife.
It's the Pacific Northwest. You can tell by the evergreens and the ferns.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. It makes sense. I don't know if you heard what the governor of Oregon just passed up there, right?
No, what'd they do?
They're basically taking basically reading, writing, and math and sciences out of the curriculum for all the schools.
What? Hold on, let me see this.
It's
Are you
insane.
serious? What are you learning in school then? What are they teaching? Booger eating?
This stuff.
Hold on, let me see here.
The stuff of the crazy Karens. That's what they're.
Whoa, you're right. Oh my God. Hold on. I can't believe this. Governor Tina Kotek, that is too close to something else that I was thinking of. What they put in the men's restrooms in Minnesota. Supporters say the change will help remove barriers that had disproportionately affected students of color. Oregon governor signs bill removing reading, writing, and math for high school graduation.
Yeah.
To help students. What are you learning in school then? Are you learning like booger eating and what?
Basket weaving, maybe. I don't know.
She looks like she has a degree in feminine dance therapy, so go for it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! So do the white people have to learn to read and write, or is it just the blacks that don't have to learn to read and write? What is going on?
I have no idea. I'm just glad I live in Texas where there's a few more sane people. Maybe I don't know.
This is nuttier than a squirrel turd. Thank you for sharing this, Sugar Bear. God bless you.
All right, man.
Take care. Wow. Just when you think they can't get any dumber, they do. They do get dumber. Wow. Okay. Trump said he's not going to sign the housing bill till they pass the SAVE Act. The act states quite simply that to vote, a person must show voter ID. I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. Don't pass a damn thing don't sign a damn thing until they're passing the SAVE Act. Earth abuse. There you go. Earth abuse. They are abusing the earth. Let's go, Bobby in Tennessee. What you got, Bobby?
Hey, man, if you told these dumbasses out there that there was going to be a litmus test for voting, they'd all show up with a box of their favorite lipstick, the way they act.
Do you remember the guy that made the meme and he said, like, Hillary voters should go, like, the Tuesday after the election, and he went to prison for 5 years? He got 5 years in prison.
Yeah.
Right?
For subverting an election.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sure did, because these people absolutely believed him. Hey, listen, here's the correlation between the Democrats and the rhinos. They're trying to Biden us with Mitch McConnell.
Of course
I'm waiting for somebody to come out and say, I saw Mitch today and he's sharp as a tack.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, smarter than he's ever been. Bullshit.
Bobby, thank you for calling, brother. God bless you.
You have a good day, buddy.
I will now. There we go. 870 area code. That's an Arkansas number. What you got?
You heard they teach them to shit in the litter box up there in Oregon?
They do. I think they did. I think they might as well. Why not? I mean, just when you think they can't get any dumber, they get rid of reading, writing, and math. Like, what are they going to teach? Graffiti. They're going to teach graffiti and rap. How to rap and probably how to steal, I guess. I don't know. Man, this is crazy. Wow.
Like, how do you function without knowing how to read, write? And that's crazy.
I guess I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe they'll move to Canada. Thank you for calling. God bless you. Let's go right here. Line 5. Line 5. Hello, line 5.
Hello.
You've tried to call about 9 times. You've yet to turn down the audio in the background out of any of these calls. What are you doing?
What?
Turn down the audio in the background.
Okay.
Turn down whatever you're watching the show on.
Okay. I'm doing that. I turned it to 0.
You've tried to call in about 10 times, and every time I've tried to answer, you had some audio going in the background. What would you like to say now?
I was just wondering if the government has said that their goal with Iran was not to destroy the regime, but I really think it was, and that we didn't complete anything.
What did we do?
I think that we tried to hit all of their stuff, but that we really didn't end up causing any damage that will set them back forever.
We didn't. We didn't accomplish anything.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Do you have any evidence that we didn't accomplish anything?
I mean, I think we accomplished some stuff. I'm not.
What did we
saying it was
accomplish?
horrible.
What did we accomplish?
I don't know. I think we set back their nuclear.
Okay. Nuclear capability, yeah. We removed 3 of their leaders, the Ayatollahs. We've destroyed their navy. We have disproportionately just destroyed their economy because they can't export oil. 2 nights ago, they hit a railway, the major rail line that exports oil to China, which affects China, which hurts China's economy. Now China is coming out and begging Iran to make a deal because China's running out of oil. I think we've done a lot. I think we've done a lot. And do you know what we've done that no other president has done?
Actually tried.
Actually do something. Yeah, actually do something. Because I don't know how old you are. I think you were probably, how old are you? 14, 15?
Yes, sir, somewhere around there.
Okay, so you're 14, 15 years old. So you were born under the Obama administration. You probably don't even remember that. But 15 years ago, the president at that time did nothing. Biden did nothing. Obama did nothing. Bush did nothing. Clinton did nothing. Bush Sr. did nothing. Sadly, Reagan did a little bit, and he's the only president that has since the current president. So I say doing something is better than doing nothing, because the longer you wait, the bigger can you kick down the road for someone like you that's going to turn 20, 22 years old, and you have to join the military to go and actually do something over there. And I think boots on the ground is an absolute last resort. Last resort is putting boots on the ground. Thank you for calling. I really appreciate it. God bless you.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Smart kid. Smart kid. It's crazy. But it's great that somebody's actually doing it. You can be a communist or a patriot. You can't be both. I agree with that. Trump's on fire. He is absolutely on fire. And he's triggering the left out of these people. Thank you so much for somebody dropped a bunch of super chats. Pryor gave away 10 super chats. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oregon is flipping red. Drazen ahead by 4 points. Since then, I'll bet you $5 that Oregon stays blue. I will just bet you. Let's see here. Nurse D, call in. I'd love to talk to you. You said I was mean. Nurse D should call in. 47 years of doing nothing has put us into a position. It has to stop now. Mike, you're a genius. Mike's one of the moderators here. Absolutely genius. Thank you, kid. Keep asking questions and learning. You're absolutely right. The youngin' realized he tried. Darren, you should call in. We're not running out of oil. We don't get any oil from the Middle East. We don't, actually. We don't get any oil there. Let's go Bruno, Coast Guard vet. What you got?
Hey, brother. Hey, this whole thing with Mamdani.
Yep.
And his administration, definitely the Hatch Act. I mean,
I think so too.
Wow. You are outright trying to make an arrangement to sit down the leading group of terrorism. We got a major issue there.
And they've got $100 million bounty on the president, and this guy is trying to meet with them. There's no coincidence there, is there?
Definitely so. And you know what? You're 100% correct on missed drone opportunities during that funeral.
Here we go, Hatch Act. Hatch Act, federal law passed in 1939, so right at the cusp of World War II, limits certain political activities of federal employees as well as some state, D.C. local government employees who work in connection with federal funded programs. Law's purposes ensure federal programs are administered nonpartisan fashion to protect federal employees from political coercion, to stop them from meeting with the enemy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I mean, we have no larger enemy than this right here. And, you know, I got a feeling that what he's left behind, if they take him out, yeah, it's going to be a giant sheet of glass.
Let me ask you this. Now that we know Gavin Newsom had a staff member wearing a wire for 2 years, we haven't seen anything from Gavin Newsom, have we?
Has little bits of wine here and there that, you know, they're targeting me. No, this was going on under the Biden administration, you idiot.
Yeah. I think that was probably Kamala Harris trying to prevent him from running against her. That's what I think.
I believe you're correct.
That's what I think.
That was the only way to keep him. And in doing so, they actually have prevented him from really being, along with all of his stupidity, a strong candidate for a presidential candidate, which I think is a complete joke, just like Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Those two are like two peas in a pod. Go somewhere in a corner, sniff some more coke, and try to think up some more stupid ideas, you morons.
I don't know if I've ever heard anyone in the last 20 years saying, man, I'm moving to California. I'm so happy. Have you heard anybody say, I'm moving to California, here I come? The last people that I heard.
No, people can't get out of California fast enough.
The last people I heard saying they were moved to California was the Beverly Hillbillies. Since then, nobody's moving there, dude.
That's only because Uncle Jed made his millions on oil.
Nobody else is moving to California. Uncle Jed, Ellie, Jethro, and Granny. They were the only ones. You know?
Nobody's building enough cement ponds anymore.
Take you for calling, brother. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Let's go here. Line 7.
The last people I heard said they were moving to California.
They're getting dumber by the minute. Dumber by the minute. Wow. Okay. All right. That's what happens. If you want to call in, just turn the audio down. That's all you got to do. Just turn the audio down. Let's see here. Trump declares the ceasefire over. Okay, we're back to bridge and power plant day. That's what's happening. Let's see here. It looks like they've got a nice little prayer thing. You know that place has got a stink too. Look how sweaty that is. That is the sweat right there. Apple tea. The smell of apple tea. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what's trending. Let's go here. Line 5.
You want some of that report. That's what's happening.
You're dumb. Line 2.
Hello?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Right, hello there. This is Mona up here in Branson, dear.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know, I just thought about something. You know, Iran
Tell
really wants a nuclear weapon.
Mhm.
You know, we could give them one fired from a sub, and it would only take one.
President Trump's not going to launch any nuclear missiles. He doesn't want to.
I know, but it was just a happy thought, that kind of thing.
I don't want to be alive when the first nuclear weapon's used.
You might have a point there.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be around when that happens.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Well, I was thinking of something like we used in Hiroshima.
That's an atomic bomb. A nuclear weapon's about 9 times as powerful as that.
Right, but it would only take one of those, like we used in Japan, to maybe wake them up and go, hey, we don't want to mess with the USA.
But that would kill millions of people, not just there, but then you also have to look at the fallout. You would have what they call a nuclear winter, where all of the fallout blocks the sun. That's what they call a nuclear winter. That would be bad. Thank you, Mona. Let's go guitar player. What you got? Guitar player, go right ahead.
Hey, Ben, I want to know a question.
Yes, sir.
I mean, after, why is it that these people that are wanting to be in the Senate, the voting, and they can't go on their own merits? They always got to throw Donald Trump and what he's done. Well, why, I don't understand. Why can't, I've never heard that in my life. It's baloney.
Well, I mean, you and I both know the Democrat Party doesn't really have any policies right now. Their only policy is Trump bad. That's their only campaign. I think if Trump would just stay quiet for about a week, the Democrats would have to come up with some campaign policies. The midterms are coming, and we don't even know what they're trying to run on, do we?
Yeah, I mean, it boggles my mind that they're always, I mean, they go through life, whatever, thinking that they're better than everybody else. I don't get it, man. That's terrible, man.
I agree.
I mean, people out there are struggling, and he's doing a good job, whether people believe it or not. And if they don't believe it, they better get on the same ship, on the same train that we are all on it, or it's too late.
I would love for someone to call in that could tell me what the Democrat policy platform is. If somebody could, I would love for just a Democrat to watch the show, call in, become a regular caller. We have an honest conversation. They don't call me a fascist and a Nazi. I don't call them retarded. And we have a real conversation about what the Democrat Party is all about. Thank you for calling, guitar player.
Let's say one more thing. Another thing is what I do, I just wave to people anymore like I used to be when I was younger. When people are on the porch or whatever, I wave to them. They wave back. I mean, it just makes me happy that I try to be nice to people all the time.
God bless you. Line 6, what you got?
Hello.
Yeah, go right ahead. Line 6.
Hey, am I talking to Ben?
You are, and you have audio going in the background. I should hang up on you, but I'm inquisitive to understand.
I have it turned off.
Okay, what would you like to say?
But anyway, I just wanted to call and say thank you for everything that you do. I know I did it in messages, and I did it on the other thing that you use. I'm not real savvy with that stuff. But anyway, thanks a lot for everything you do, and thank you very much for your service. Greatly appreciate you.
What
brother.
part of the country are you calling from?
West Virginia.
West by God, Virginia. I can play a little John Denver country roads. I can play a little bit of that on my guitar.
You know what? Whenever you get a chance, you come right on TV and do that, and I'll sing right along to it.
Brother, you take care.
I'm not going to hold you up. You and I both have some good years in the military.
What branch of service were you in?
I was in the Army. I was a Ranger. But I ended up staying 22 years altogether.
Good. I stayed 21. Congratulations. That retirement check feels nice. And it's something that, did you go see the George Washington movie?
I have not gone and seen it yet, but my plans are to go see it, yes.
I'm going to tell you, because you were a ground pounder, and I'm assuming Rangers ground pounder, you're going to have a different perspective than I did because they were doing what you were trained to do. For me, being a submarine guy, submarines didn't come along till, 175 years later. And I was just amazed at how much our technology on the battlefield had changed. You know what I mean?
it definitely has changed a million times over. And kind of that's unfortunate because now it's push button war.
It
and
is.
That's more dangerous than it was way back when.
Brother, thank you for calling. Thank you for your service. God bless you.
God bless you too.
There we go. Great call. Army Ranger, retired. He said West Virginia. West Virginia. Memberships on the channel are $3 a month is what it is. It's $3 a month. Let's go right here. 270. Go right ahead. Line 2.
Yes, Ben?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Rick. I don't know if you remember me. I was the one that sent you the Rush Limbaugh sticker.
Hold up. Hold on. You mean this one?
Probably I'm behind on the...
AM 1490 from JR Food Mart?
Yes, sir.
I got it right here on my desk.
Yeah, I was calling to tell you, I said, them women look like they was practicing to kill snakes.
You know what? I think it's a mental illness with somebody that is that angry at... And you know they probably paid to go do that, right? You know they did.
Right, yeah.
They paid them to get a stick and go yell in the woods. They really did.
Yep, I believe that. Yeah.
Rick, I appreciate you calling. Would you like to say anything else?
I was going to say something. Yes. You know, I told you that my mother was from England and stuff. And
Yeah.
in 1971, we moved back over there for a while to visit all our kinfolk and everything.
Uh-huh.
And while we was there, the Pakistanis was really bad. The immigrants was really taking over there. That's the first time I'd seen one over there.
Yeah.
And there was gangs of young kids, and they would shave their heads and all wore coveralls and combat boots and flannel shirts, and they was called skinheads then.
Yeah.
And they would go after the immigrants and stuff, and there'd be gangs of them coming down the beach and stuff.
Brother,
We
your
lived
phone's
here-
cutting out a little bit there. I'm going to let you go. You take it easy. I really appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
God bless you. You have a great evening.
All right.
There we go. I got to say this. Ross Weeks, $50 super chat. Thank you, Ross, to help out with the dog food, whatever else you see fit. Thank you for all you do for veterans. If anybody ever wants to meet me, Wednesday morning, Sam's Club, Fayetteville. I go there. I get one of those like carts. I buy about 8 bags of dog food, and I got to load it all by myself. If anybody ever wants to meet me, you're more than welcome. I think I'm going to give a big shout out to Ross for the biggest super chat of the day. I really appreciate that. Pryor for giving away 10 memberships. Join the channel as a member. It's 10 cents a day. It's $3 a month. You get access to a private Discord server. You can yell at me and make dirty jokes, whatever you need to do. Whatever makes you feel good. And with that being said,
The watch on the 1MC, pass the word. Dive, dive, sound 2 blasts of dive alarm, pass the word, dive, dive.
Dive, dive.
Dive, dive.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Same old song again. Same old song again. Marching down the avenue. Marching down the avenue. We don't know when we'll be through. We don't know when we'll be through. Hey, Riley, 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 Riley. A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. U.S. Navy submarine. U.S. Navy submarine. Recruiter just inside here. Recruiter just inside here. Turns out I gave them 5 years. Turns out I gave them 5 years. Had to get out of boot camp. Had to get out of boot camp. They won't like the smoking lamp. They won't like the smoking lamp. Now I'm a submariner. Now I'm a submariner. Rolling in the deep, sir. Rolling in the deep, sir. Top secret mission, hush, hush. Secret mission, hush, hush. No one's gonna find us. No one's gonna find us. 6 months below the ocean. 6 months below the ocean. Can't remember the sun. Can't remember the sun. Can't write my wife no letters. Can't write my wife no letters. And Tony's gonna get hurt. Tony's gonna get hurt. But I won't trade this life away. I won't trade this life away. Makes it worse than Navy pay. Makes it worse than Navy pay. I can't be a bobblehead. I can't be a bobblehead. Might as well just be dead. Might as well just be dead. Long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. U.S. Navy submarine. U.S. Navy submarine. Left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Coral Sea. I've been to Coral Sea. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Korea. I've been to Korea. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Desert Storm. I've been to Desert Storm. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Afghanistan. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where have you been? Where have you been? I've been to Iraq and back. I've been to Iraq and back. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Hey, sailor. Hey, sailor. Where will you be? Where will you be? I'll be where I have to be. I'll be where I have to be. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for liberty. Fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom. Left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Okay, guys, gals, girls, this is Ben Dyke Show. Smash a like and subscribe on your way out the door. See you in the next one. Ben Dyke Show is out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I'll see you in the next one.